Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We think we have quite a battle in store. The winner onto the NFC title game. And off we go here in the divisional round. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll throw here on third and short. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will score! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Dallas. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Throwing now from the gun. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. And this is going to be a Rams first down as he gets this up to the 42. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. A run on 1st and goal. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, L.A. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
79 Bronco. Let's go now. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Not much. Second and long coming up. Man in motion, heading left. Back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, alert.
Up the middle they go. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
to the air once more on second down. He'll check this down to the running back. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Rams first down.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number one receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
On second down, they'll run. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 21, Rams 14. Joshua Carney for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
70 range, 70 range.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one, fielded. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
Jab 60. Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Now a deep ball here for Collins.
When you find yourself in this situation, You're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing again from his own end zone. The second down throw is incomplete.
So a really interesting strategy here, Mike. So on first and second down, they decide to put the ball in the air, and they both result in incompletion. So now it brings up third down and long, real deep inside your own territory. At the very least, you're trying to give yourself some breathing room if you're unable to pick up this first down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Rams punting unit coming out, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Cowboys first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
He'll be stopped just a short gain, down to the 30. Now this time they'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. We'll go with a drop play here on second down. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now, faking the give. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Taking off. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cardi now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. In motion now, it's Collins. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at it with the third quarter. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. The motion man is Nakua. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. He'll look to throw. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cowboys. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
They face second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Quick throw here is complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. In motion now, it's Collins. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. In motion now, it's Collins. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll go once more from the 3. Third and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Back to throw. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, L.A.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
With that much time, you just can't ask your secondary to hold up. The defensive front has to do a better job. First, keep the quarterback in the pocket. Don't let him extend the play outside of it. And then secondly, you got to get that ball out of his hand, because when you let him hold it...
Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. But somehow it comes right back to him. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few...
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams back within 7. It's 35-28. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's got it at the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
Ready? Head to 60, head to 60. Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. 3rd down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now. Hey. 19, pioneer. Take go.
Throwing now from the gun. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Back to the air one more time. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Rams. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. In motion comes Andrews. He'll look to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
42,
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Ready up. Ready.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now a give on the ground. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Come on, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
the Cowboys will line up for the 2-point
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Next to score, Cowboys 48, Rams 43.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move. And And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
Let's go
The
now.
Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Again, working deep downfield. And the Cowboys will take over here just past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Check, Bobcat.
The drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go!
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.